Yes, this is the video on regression analysis again. Who framed the term regression? It is Sir Francis Galton. Okay. If two variables are involved in the study, there can be at most how many regression lines? One regression line, at most, maximum. You have two regression lines. Option B. Right? You cannot have three. In the regression equation of y on x, the variable x is called y is equal to bx plus c. If this is the form, the variable x is called independent variable. Yes. Regressor. Yes. Explanatory variable. Yes. So, all of the above. Fine. Regression equation is also named as prediction equation. Yes. Estimating equation? Yes. Line of average relationship? Yes. So, all of the above. Okay. Greater the angle between the regression lines. When the regression lines coincide, R is equal to perfect correlation, either +1 or -1. When the angle increases, when the two lines coincide, the correlation is perfect. When the angle keeps on increases and when it goes up to 90 degree, correlation becomes lesser. Okay. Bxy, Byx and R have same signs. This property is called signature property. It is not fundamental property. It is not additive property. This property is called signature property. The property Byx greater than 1 implies Bxy less than 1 is known as what property? It is talking about the magnitude, right? Magnitude of the coefficients. So it is magnitude property. If x and y are independent, covariance of x comma y becomes 0. Then R, which is equal to covariance of x comma y divided by sigma x into sigma y, becomes 0. If R becomes 0, Bxy, which is equal to R into sigma x by sigma y, becomes 0. Right? So this property is called independence property. It is not fundamental property. It is not magnitude property or mean property. It is called independence property. Okay. Next. If x and y are independent, if x and y are independent, Bxy is equal to 0. Just now we worked in the previous question. If x and y are independent, R is equal to 0. So both the regression coefficients will be 0. If R is equal to 0.1 and the regression lines are these, what is B? This B. We know that R is equal to plus or minus square root of Bxy into Byx. Here R is plus. So with this plus or minus, you are going to take plus because R says it is plus. What is Bxy? Bxy is not known. What is Byx? It is 0.5. You square on both sides. 0.1, the whole square is 0.01. This becomes B into 0.5. So which implies B is equal to 0.01 divided by 0.5, which is equal to 0.02. Okay. Right. The two regression lines intersect at origin? No, not always. Right. Standard deviations? No. This cannot be the coordinate also. They intersect at x bar comma y bar. The coordinate x bar comma y bar satisfies only one equation. Only the equation x on y. Only the equation, regression equation of y on x. Both the regression lines. See, the previous question says the two regression lines intersect each other at x bar y bar. So the answer here is both the regression lines. Okay. If R is equal to 1, if the correlation is perfect, the two regression lines coincide. What will be the angle between the two regression lines? Nothing. 0 degree. If R is equal to 0, the angle between the regression lines will be perpendicular. So what is the angle between them? It is not acute, it is not obtuse, it is not a reflex angle, it is a right angle. Okay. if your constant k 5 is subtracted from each value of x and y, what happens to bxy? You know the regression coefficient is not affected by the change of origin. You are subtracting 5, which means that you are shifting the origin. So they will not be affected. Regression coefficient bxy will not be affected. It remains unchanged. If each observation of x and y are divided by 100. Okay, let us try to understand a formula. If u is equal to kx, you are multiplying each observation of x by k. And v is equal to, let us have this as hx and this is ky. Okay, then what happens to buv? The formula is you have, for u it is x, right? X is transformed into u. So h by k bxy. Remember this formula, right? bvu will be, v comes first. So k by h into vu means yx. Okay. So this is the formula. Now come to this. Each observation of x is multiplied by divided by 100 and y is also divided by 100. So h is equal to 1 by 100 and k is equal to 1 by 100. What happens to the regression coefficient of x on y? The 1 by 100 and 1 by 100 gets cancelled. So it remains unchanged. Okay. Right. If the regression lines are this. Okay. If I take, which is the regression line of x on y? Let me take this as the regression line of x on y. Then I have x is equal to 5 minus 2y. And this is the regression equation of y on x. I have y is equal to 8 minus 2x by 3. Here I have r is equal to square root of bxy, which is 2 minus 2. Byx is, which is minus 2 by 3. I get root of 4 by 3, which is greater than 1, right? The root of 4 by 3 doesn't lie in the range minus 1 to plus 1. So you are getting an answer which is in the inadmissible range. Okay. To be more precise, it is less than minus 1. Okay. So this is not acceptable. Rather, you take this as the regression equation of y on x. So you have y is equal to, bring everything to the right, 5 minus x by 2, right? And this is the regression equation of x on y. X is equal to 8 minus 3y by 2. Now what happens? R is equal to minus square root of byx is minus 1 by 2 and bxy is minus 3 by 2. Okay? Minus square root of 3 by 2. You get minus 0.87, which is in the admissible range, which lies between minus 1 and plus 1. So this assumption is correct. Here, which is the equation of x on y? The second equation. So second equation is the answer. Answer is B. Okay. Right. Find the means of x and y. Means of x and y means you should solve these two equations. The regression lines intersect each other at x bar, y bar. So it means that you should solve the regression equations to get the means. Okay, I am multiplying the first equation by 2. I get 2x plus 4y minus 10 equal to 0, which is 3. When I find 2 minus 3, 2x and 2x will be cancelled. I get minus y plus 2 equal to 0, which implies y is equal to 2. If I put y is equal to 2 in 1, x plus y is equal to 2 becomes 4 minus 5 is equal to 0, which implies x is equal to 1. So the answer is 1, 2. Option C. Option C is the answer. Okay. Option C is the answer. Here, if the observations of x are multiplied by 10 and observations of y are multiplied by 20, what happens to bxy? Bxy is x is multiplied by 10 and the values of y are multiplied by 20, right? So what happens? Original bxy is halved. Okay. Option B is the right answer. Fine. Thank you.